Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 333 News. I'm your news anchor Wario, and on tonight's episode we're going to be going over a few different things. First of all, we're just going to be giving you an update on the updates. Well, an update on the updates. The sound of that. And we're also going to take a look at something interesting that happened over the week. And then we're going to take it to Donkey Kong for the 7-day forecast of the week as well, because we're doing that again. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, I'm going to give a progress report on the updates that are going about the channel and other stuff. So, yeah, if you tried to join our server, it turns out the invite links in the descriptions were expired. Oops. Not to worry, we have replaced those, and hopefully they will be working now, along with the one that's on the channel banner as well. So hopefully there's not going to be any more issues with that. That's been taken care of, and if they do expire, please bring that to our attention immediately, because yeah, we don't want them to not be working. So that's fixed. Along with that, we have made a few changes to playlist names, and we haven't really updated the channel homepage layout yet, but we did update the channel description. That is a bit different now. And we haven't really gotten into making another channel trailer yet. In fact, we're still thinking about what to do for that one. So, not sure if that one's going to happen. If it does, well, it does. If it doesn't, then yeah, we just couldn't think of anything. And the current one is alright for now, so yeah. And updates elsewhere, we haven't really made a whole lot of progress with those. But the channel updates are still being rolled out, so the homepage is probably going to change within the next week. We did say it would take a few weeks to get all the updates done, and yeah. Now, up next, we found something interesting. While the owner of the channel, the 333 Ryan himself, was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, he found a few usernames that are way over the character limit for Nintendo Switch usernames. I'll just pop them up on the screen over here. Yeah, first one, 20 characters long, which is definitely more than the 10 character limit. And, while it's still kind of unknown how the heck they're doing this, the only conclusion we can come to is they're using some sort of hack to break the limit. And here's a second one. It's just a bunch of spaces, but it's ridiculously long, so long that the name bubble actually goes off of the screen. Wow. And, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Those are also found in Twitter posts that were made over the week, so if you want to see those images, you can check out our Twitter. It is linked in the description. And, yeah. Now we're going to be moving on to Donkey Kong, who is going to be going over our 7-day forecast for the week. Over to you, Donkey Kong. Alright, thank you, Wario. Welcome to the Meteorology Studio. I'm Donkey Kong, your meteorologist, and we're going to be going over the 7-day forecast for the week. Now, let's start off with the current conditions. So, I'll get off to the side here, and as we are looking outside, you're going to see some pretty clear skies. I mean, I wouldn't say perfectly clear, but they're pretty clear. And it's currently 63 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Not looking too bad. It's a great night. And it was pretty warm today, so yeah, it's a good night to have your windows open and let some cool, refreshing air flow throughout your homes. And now let's move on to our 7-day forecast. So, here we go. And right away, yeah, the week kind of looks dreary. There are a few decent days, and throughout the week it's going to be pretty warm too. It's actually finally the start of summer, as some would say. So, we're going to be starting off on Monday with a really warm day. 77 degrees, it's pretty warm, and not too bad. It's going to be pretty cloudy that day, but other than a lot of clouds, not looking too bad. And then we get into Tuesday, we're going to be looking at some showers in the morning. It's probably going to clear up by the afternoon. It's also going to be way cooler, only being like 70 degrees instead of 77. Then we get into Wednesday, where it's going to be 75, and temperature's going to dip all the way down to like 57 degrees that day too. We are going to be watching for a chance of some afternoon thunderstorms on Wednesday, so be careful about that. And Thursday, also going to be 75 degrees. It's going to clear up a lot more that day, so mostly sunny skies for Thursday. A lot better than Wednesday in terms of getting outside and doing some outdoor activities. You don't want to risk, going outside in thunderstorms. And speaking of thunderstorms, on Friday, we're also going to have a chance of some afternoon thunderstorms. And, yeah, I would just recommend staying inside Wednesday and Friday, because thunderstorms are not something you want to hassle with. Now, the chance of thunderstorms is different based on where you live, so if you're like in one part of Massachusetts, it's going to be a different chance of thunderstorms than the other part, because Thunderstorms are usually isolated and scattered. They're not affecting the entire region. Just be aware of that. And on Saturday, we're going to have some mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a pretty nice day on Saturday. The temperature's looking decent as well. And Sunday is going to be rainy pretty much the whole day. Also, cools down probably below the 70-degree mark on Sunday, so Sunday's not going to be a great end to this week, but other than that, the week looks decent, except for the chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday and Friday. So be aware of that. And that's going to do it for our 7-day forecast for the week. Back to you, Wario. Thank you, Donkey Kong. Yeah, looking like a nice week for this week. Finally getting some more summer-like weather, and it's going to be great for going outside and finally enjoying yourself in some more summer-like heat, other than what we've had for, the beginning of June, not January. I mean, it would make more sense for it to be cold in January, but this is June that we're talking about, and it's been unusually cold for the start of the month, with the exception of June 1st, which was like 80 degrees throughout the region. So, finally going to get some improvements in the weather out there, and yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the week. Some good weather is coming up, except for those thunderstorms, so just be wary of those, I guess. It's pretty interesting stuff happened over the week, and yeah, we're still going to be rolling out those updates, as I mentioned earlier, so keep an eye out for the channel homepage possibly being renovated. We might be moving some things around, and that's probably all we're going to do. We might add another playlist onto the page, but other than that, it's not going to be a major update, more of a minor update in that case. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in to 333 News, and we'll see you in the next episode. Wario out.